What's up, guys? It's your boy Mega Man coming at you with another gameplay review. Today we're going to be going over Destiny. Sorry it's a little late, and I know Destiny's been out for a while, but one of my good friends, Benjamin Rivera, been telling me to get on this Destiny review, so we're going to go through it. I'm in this gameplay right now with one of my friends, Lunatic420 and JRod089. We're going to be doing the daily. I'm going to talk to you guys about the pros and cons about Destiny. I know Destiny's been getting mad hype. Everybody says that Destiny's the shit. Unfortunately, out of 10, man, I'm going to give Destiny like a 6. I feel like there's so many cons to this game compared to all the other single-player, first-player MMOs I've played. The only game I could think of that would even come close would have to be Borderlands. I love Borderlands, the entire series, Borderlands 1 and Borderlands 2. I'm real disappointed that the prequels only released on PS3, but we'll come down to that later. Let me talk to you about some of these cons. The game is very repetitive. No matter what missions you're doing, you are always going to be back into a place that you have already been. No matter how many planets you go to, no matter how many dailies, raids, strikes you do, you are always going to see the same stuff. All you're going to see is higher level enemies. I think that's a really bad con. That just shows really poor development skills, unfortunately. I'm not going to hate on Bungie, they do make some good games, but the loot system in here is terrible. It takes almost 2 months for you to put a patch out. When I pick up a legendary Ingram, then it's going to give me a legendary weapon. I can't tell you how many times I've gotten a blue piece of shit weapon from a legendary Ingram. It's crazy. Now, here's the other bad thing I think about this is the game is really short. The game came out, I was level 20 in like 7-8 hours, and then I started working on my light level, and I think I was light level 26 before they even came out with the raid, so you can get the raid equipment. The only way to get to level 30 is with the raid equipment. As you can see, I'm only level 28.5 now, and that's from hours and hours and hours and hours of putting into it and trying to farm for ascendant materials, ascendant shards and everything like that. And they make ascendant materials so hard to get in this game for no reason. You already make it really hard to find decent loot without having to buy it with Vanguard marks or Crucible marks or dumb bullshit like that. And you just give the player no type of reason to want to come and continue to play the game. If you're going to put a game out that doesn't strive the player, where say I'm at school and all I'm thinking about is coming home to play Destiny, like when Call of Duty or Borderlands comes out, you're not going to have people coming to play. And nobody wants that. You got to put a game out that's going to keep your player attracted. And look at J-Rod just run off the edge. What a herb. You want your player to continue to strive to come home and play this game and to play for hours and hours and hours, but when you're repeating the same thing over and over again, your game gets stagnant, and then you have less and less people coming. Yes, Borderlands had some of problems like this did, but you can power level characters in Borderlands, and you weren't repeating the same missions over and over and over again. You could just take a bunch of friends, and the loot system and everything like that was 10 times better than this game. The fact that you could only have one exotic weapon and one exotic armor on at the same time is a problem. You make it so hard for them to get the exotic stuff, and then you limit the stuff that they can put on. That's why so many people aren't level 30 now, because nobody wants to get together with 6 people and do a raid with no guarantee of getting raid equipment. So it's gonna be a problem. And then you guys are trying to release DLC for this game, and by the time the DLC releases for this game, you're gonna have Advanced Warfare released, you're gonna have Far Cry 4 released, you're gonna have Assassin's Creed Unity released. You already have Shadow of Mordor right now, which I already did a review on, and Shadow of Mordor beats this game. Shadow of Mordor by itself took me more hours to beat the main story than it did for me to beat this story and get to level 26. So if you're not gonna put the effort into making the game more fucking valuable to the player, then why should I give you my time to play? The missions are easy. Yes, sometimes level 28 raid and the strikes can be a bit difficult, but if you get 3 people that are my level that know how to play the game, you can beat it. You guys made trying to get strange coins so hard, but didn't realize that all I have to do is make 5 characters and have somebody take me through the weekly 4 times. And that's what? 9 times 4? That's over 30 coins. I don't understand why that's supposed to do anything. And I don't know what you're trying to... Sorry about that. Headset cut off. Jesus, my headset is going nuts right now. If I'm putting so many people and just running you through the weekly, you're getting so many coins. Which means every time Zor, the darkness guy, comes in or something like that, all I have to do is buy a lightning or a fucking exotic weapon or an exotic armor or something like that. You guys gotta make it so that the storage doesn't transfer between characters. Because all I have to do is play on my one character and get exotic stuff or legendary stuff from my other character, and then I get to transfer it through the storage system. What kind of shit is that? That means all I have to do is play for 4 hours, go through the story, get to level 20, put all my legendary shit on, and then start upgrading that. That takes no fun out of the game. Borderlands, at least there was 4, 5, 6 characters that you had to try and upgrade, and it wasn't 20 levels, they gave you 70 levels. 70 levels, and then after 70 levels you got OP levels for Borderlands 2 and extra DLC missions for Borderlands 1, so you don't understand. Fortunately, the Crucible. Let's go to the Crucible now. I hate the Crucible. They try to make it like Call of Duty, try to make it like something. It's terrible. You should have just released Iron Banner from the start. I mean, yeah, I understand that it would have been a little unfair because some people didn't play it like I did, and you know, you don't get as lucky with weapon drops and stuff like that. But there should be no reason why I have an exotic shotgun and somebody's using a green Outlander like I just picked up, and he one-shots me, but I get a hit marker.
I'll look for a weakness.
I don't understand. So the weapon balance is terrible. You have people using the Suros regime from Zor last week, killing me faster than I could possibly kill him, even though our weapons technically do the same amount of damage. His just fires slower. You guys just trying to keep up with Call of Duty and trying to put a game out once a year takes away from you being able to make a good game. You're making a mediocre, shitty game. You might make good sales with the hype that Destiny got. Destiny got a lot of hype. People were expecting this game to be great, and then the game comes out and you fall short of the hype because you guys rushed to try and get this game out. Now you guys are going to try and make good DLC, but you're not going to realize that nobody's going to be playing this game. Everybody's going to be playing Advanced Warfare. As soon as Advanced Warfare comes out, I'm probably going to delete this game off my system. Then I'm going to get Assassin's Creed Unity, which comes out the 11th, and then I'm going to get Far Cry 4, which comes out the 18th. So between those 3 games, Bungie actually think that I'm going to be able to want to play Destiny. Not at all. I'm not even going to remotely think about putting this back on my system to do one DLC that you're hopefully going to release before December 31st. By December 31st, I'll be max prestige in Call of Duty. I'll be playing competitive. I'll be working on my platinum for Far Cry 4. I'll be working on a bunch of shit like that. And here's here's one of the other things that actually is kind of helpful here. I'm going to show you guys a spin metal run since I'm about done with my rant about Destiny. You come to the Devil's Lair, you go to the left, and all you need to do is follow this circle. A chest could spawn there, spawns on top of here. And if you just follow the circle, a lot of YouTubers will tell you you have to kill everything, you know, increases your chances of getting a legendary drop. The legendary drops don't mean shit, because you can pick up a legendary drop on your hunter, turn it in, and get a blue thing for your fucking Titan. Nobody gives a shit about that. You want something that's gonna help you now. All you need to do is continue the circle. Just look at the spots that I look at. For some reason on this side, there's 3 chest areas. One right there, one in the garbage can, and one down the thing that's supposed to spawn. I haven't gotten a chest to spawn there in a while, but doing this run, I get anywhere from 6 to 8 chests every time. And a lot of people just continue the circle. I like to quit, go back to orbit, and then come right back to the Devil's Lair mission. It just makes the chest spawn a lot faster. It makes the enemies respawn instantly. If you want to kill the enemies, then that's up to you. I don't see a purpose. I already have everything legendary right now. Sometimes you can get lucky. I've gotten a ship Ingram. Got like 13 or 14 spin metal from one chest. And I have gotten a legendary Ingram, which gave me strange coins, of course. When would I get lucky enough to actually get a legendary? Unfortunately, when you're doing this run though, if you do have, you know, a random in here, then it could possibly mess up the spawn sites for the chest. So what I suggest you doing is if you do come in here and there is a random in here, just go back to orbit or try and do the run. If it doesn't look like he's doing the run, and it just looks like he's going to do the Devil's Lair mission, or if he's just killing stuff, then you should be fine to do the run anyway. I suggest doing 2 or 3, 4 stops maybe, just to see if anything spawns, and if it does, then you know he's not messing the run up. So then there's no need for you to back out and try and come back in. Thanks guys for watching. It's your boy Mega Man. Enjoy the rest of the circle. Please like, favorite, comment, and subscribe.